Hey, it's Chris from the Charity Board Gamer. Talk about viticulture from Digidiced and Stonemaier Games. So I'm going to let you all know from the beginning, I have never played Viticulture until I played this app. So I have not played the board game. But after playing this, I want a copy of the board game. It's that good. And the thing that I really liked about it is just the fact that I'm harvesting grapes, I'm planting grapes, I'm actually making wine, and then I'm making points off of wine. And it's very simple. But the issue I had is, since I had not played this before, I needed to learn how to play this game. And the tutorial is not great. It's basically like I'm reading a rule book. I don't want to read a rule book while I'm playing a game. If I'm going to be playing an application, I want to be able to be immersed in it, to actually be able to be shown the different things as I'm playing throughout the game, to be able to understand it. There's a lot of games that kind of do that do a little bit of almost some hand-holding, and it's good for a person that's first time playing an application like this. Reading through a tutorial is not that. I can tell you that after reading through the tutorial and trying it from the tutorial, I then went on to actually watching Rules Girl and Rodney to learn this game a lot better. And I would tell you, if you have not played Viticulture and you have not played the Viticulture app, of course, go ahead and do that rather than reading this tutorial, because the tutorial video, or the tutorial itself, is just not up to par. However, the music, the gameplay, everything in this is beautiful. I think I've only had 3 hiccups when I was playing online, and it actually played fairly well. What you'll notice is that as you're actually watching me play, it's going fast. That's because you have the option to slow down the animations. I like to go quickly. And when I do that, it also speeds up the AI a little bit. The AI doesn't take as long to make decisions. So, if you were looking for something fairly quick, you want to try to play this in 30 minutes to an hour tops, you could easily knock that out using the faster animations. If you do the slower animations, it's gonna suffer. It's gonna kind of lag a little bit for you. One thing that I would recommend too is that if you are playing somebody online, to have them doing the same thing with their animations, because their animations are going to hold up your game, and that is the one thing that I noticed. But I'll talk a little bit about some of the things that you'll see here on the screen. Bottom left, there's a little question mark that's bouncing up and down. If you tap on that question mark, you can actually see the different things that are actually on the field. So you can see, okay, hey, this is where I can play a visitor card. I can go ahead and plant something in my vineyard. All these different things are there and available. And it also tells you what you can do during your action, which is nice. I like that. The card symbol down there, it actually makes it possible for you to look at all the cards that can be in play. Doesn't mean that they are in play, but it's just letting you know that those are the cards that you can do. That little refresh thing is simply that. Let's say that I'm in this area right here and I decide, you know what, I'm not going to buy something. I'm going to do a different action instead. I can click that reset and it will reset it for me. Then you can see the cards that are in your actual hand, which is nice, and if you highlight over them, you can see them in larger scale. The little thing with the wheels, that's for uprooting and harvesting. You can do that. And then the thing right beside that with like a windmill, that is where you can actually look at your own vineyard. You can look at the grapes. You can look at the wine that you have on there. And then the very far right is the confirmation spot right there, the little green area with an arrow. That's once you've done something, you can go ahead and click it and you can confirm your action. So, see, I'm actually looking at the harvester right now. And I'm looking at it just so I have a better understanding of what it is, because I will use that during the winter phase. Currently, we're in this summer phase, spring and summer phase. And then it will go autumn, and I'll pick a card. And then winter phase, I will hopefully harvest some grapes. And then I can also go ahead and get some points for making some wine, which I like that a lot. So the one thing I will tell you is that from playing this game on this app, I want to get a copy of it for myself now for the table. So I plan on getting this tabletop game. because I enjoyed the app so much. And if you are a fan of viticulture, if you're a fan of Stonemaier Games, I highly recommend downloading this app. It is worth the time. If you have not played this before, it's great. Just don't do the tutorial, because the tutorial is like reading a rule book. Watch a video to get a better understanding. And hopefully maybe in the future they'll make some updates to make it more immersive. But that is my thought on Viticulture from Stonemaier Games and Digidiced. If you like this, please let me know. Also, let me know what you think about the app if you own it. And remember, if we can gather at a table to enjoy a good game, we can also do the same for a good cause. So, thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.